Hey guys, my name is Ernest. I'm going to be your host for this lesson. And what a privilege as always to be learning with you guys together. So we're gonna get this thing started. As some of you guys asking for this video, it's been taking me a little time before I can come back and start doing putting some more videos for you guys because it's not my fault because I've been so busy and I'm doing the best that I can so I can continue to serve you guys and continue helping you pass your exam. And I also want to take this time also to say thank you to all of you that watching those videos and also leave comments. And I love reading those comments. And especially when some of you guys passing those exams is a big deal. Congratulations to all of you guys that's making a big deal out of it and become success when it comes to this life insurance course that you're doing. So it doesn't matter where you're taking the course. So my whole intention is to help as many people as I can passing the exam the first time. But one thing I just always want to challenge you guys to do is to take the time to actually listen to the video and take notes if you have to take notes. Okay, but don't do that part and just say, Ernest, you know, this video didn't work, but I know the work. But you got to go make sure you do your part and do that. But if you feel free to share with whoever you like, it's no big deal. You can share them. And if you like the video, just give it a thumbs up. And I really appreciate that. And again, love those comments. So today, we're going to be talking about the agent authority. And again, I always say I apologize for my accent. No, I'm not apologizing. I'm just kidding. So just do your best to understand what I'm saying. That's the reason I put it in front of the screen so you can see it, just in case if I don't say a word correctly, so you'll know better how to say it. Okay. So also one thing before I get this thing started, we're gonna have another session, different topics that we're gonna be sharing into this channel. Okay, some topics after you pass this life exam, there's some other things that you need to do to go get your next exam. So we're gonna come up and work on that to see how we can help you guys with some of that information as well. So let's get this thing started here. So again, I just want to welcome you to the MMC University Learning with Ernest. Okay, so let's get started. Agent authority, what this is. Okay, an authority is that which an agent is authorized to do business pretty much on behalf of an insurance company. Okay, so when they authorize you, that's mean they give you a pass so you can work and you can submit business on that insurance company. So make sure you understand that it's an authorization they're giving you as an agent. But there's two different authority that we're going to talk about, especially some people that are in a different state, mainly Florida. Not really sure if we really test on these topics any longer, but I know some different states like New York or maybe Pennsylvania, maybe Connecticut, Rhode Island, maybe some of the states probably still tested into this material. So that's the reason I'm letting you guys know. So if this you don't see your exam, that's a disclaimer. All right. So let's talk about the first authority that we're going to talk about is what we call express authority. What is that? So have you ever see sometimes when I'm using those words or those analogies, some people think it's because I'm funny. I try to be funny. I try to make this thing easier for you to understand. Have you ever driving on the highway, for example, 95, or maybe a highway, any highway, and you're gonna see that they start doing what we call an express lane. Okay, when they say it's an express lane, that's meaning it's gonna be able that lane can go a little bit faster than the other lane, so less traffic. Okay, it's a direct access to the main road. So make sure what express, that's pretty much what it is, express authority. But when it comes to insurance term, it probably a little bit different meaning, okay? Not that much, but a little bit different. So an express authority is the authority, a principle, what we're referring to the insurer or the insurance company intend to. So that's when they do not, they know what they're doing. They intend to do it. It's not an accident, okay? Something they intend to do. And it's also, it give to its agent. So they give them that authority to work on the behalf of the company. An express authority is granted by means so of the agent contract. Now you can see I put agent contract or written. So it's a contract where you can it's written, it's in writing. It's not just something you just blow it to the air, but it's a contract where you can see that's between the agent and the insurance company, what we call the insurer or the principal, which is the principal appointment of the agent to act on its behalf. So when you get that, that's when you get appointed with that insurance company, so you can work on the behalf. So whatever action that you commit, so it's also an insurance action. So that's why this is an authority. Most of the time, that's what most agent really got. It's an express authority. It's, you can see there's a contract in that authority. Make sure you understand that. So for example, an agent has the express authority to solicit, that's meant to be able to sell applications for insurance on behalf of a company. So once you get appointed, so the company give you the express authority so you can go out there and do business, white business on their behalf. So all those contracts, so whatever it's binding, so whatever come up, if it is bad or good, you're representing that insurance company, so your action is their action. So they have to, that's why you have to get supervised at that time as well, because now it's an express authority. Make sure you get that. The second authority that we're going to talk about, it's an implied authority. Just like you say, implied. It's an implied authority. So when you look the word imply, so earlier when I explained, I was explaining what we call the express. It's more direct, it's precise, and it's also it's fast. But when it comes to implied authority, it's indirect. So it's the opposite. It's indirect. It's understood. It's obscure. So it's not a direct. It's not direct. It's indirect. So implied authority, okay, it's an authority that is not expressly granted. They're not actually, it's not a contract, they're not expressly granted, but which agent it's assumed to have in order. You assume to have that, okay, to transact business on behalf of that principal or the insurance company. So implied authority is incidental to express authority. So it's incidental to express authority. So pretty much it's the opposite of that, because not every single detail of the agent authority can be spelled out, because it's implied. It's just like they might give you when back in school when you're doing essays, they might give you, they don't give you the main idea. So you have to look in for that main idea based on what you read. So it's like an implied main idea. It's there, but it's not spelled out. All right. So that's in what we call an implied authority. For example, an agent's contract may not specifically, okay, state that he can print business card that contain the company's name, but the authority do so is implied. So even though they don't tell them to do it, since you're working for that company, so it's implied, even though if you have a business card with the name of the company in there, so that's an implied authority. They're not gonna put it in that contract, but you just assume you can do it. Okay? Almost there, because this video is not gonna be that long. So in the next one is what we call an apparent authority. Apparent authority, okay, when you look the word apparent, it means obvious, deceptive, and also mean outward, okay? So and something's obvious, is deceptive, okay? So apparent authority is the appearance of something, is the appearance of it, okay? It's an assumption of it. Authority is based on the action, based on the actions, based on the words or the deeds of the principal or the insurance company, or because of the circumstances, okay, the principal created. So based on those things, based on the action of the insurance company, based on the words, based on the deed, you can see. For example, let's say that an agent get in trouble with the state and they fine them for like $2,000. And the company say, you know what, I know you said thing, and then they give them some of that money. Okay, you can see that's an apparent. So that's an action. Okay, based on that action, you can see that there is a relationship that exists between the individuals and the insurance company. For example, by providing an individual with a red book, okay, an application forms, or a sales literature, okay, a company creates the impression that an agency relationship exists between itself and the individual. So therefore, the company will not later be allowed to deny that such relationship exists. So if they catch you, and then you didn't know they're catching you, and based on your action, on your words or your deed as a principal, you cannot say, oh, later on, because something goes wrong now, you say, oh, well, this agent is no longer working for me. No, based on those actions, the regulators are gonna assume him. Listen, you did give him some type of, you guys have some type of relationship, okay? And you cannot deny it at that time. So those are the three types of authority an agent can have. All right, so hopefully that helped you out. So hopefully this video can help you pass your exam. We're gonna continue with some more video. I'll see you guys at the top.